I'm a big fan of when games give you good, clear instructions right from the offset, and here the instructions are easy. Just don't open your eyes. That I can follow that. That should be simple. My eyes are closed. I don't know what's going on. Is there something on the screen? My eyes are closed. It's getting late. Somehow I can read this even though my eyes are closed. My eyelids begin to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. There is no better, like, you never sleep better than when, before you've even got into bed, your eyes are like heavy and you're like, oh, I need to go to sleep. That's such a rare, like, that happens so rarely to me, but you never sleep better than when that happens. Usually I'm like, okay, well, it's 4 in the morning, I should probably go to sleep. And then I just lay there like, well, this is a waste of time. I leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. What kind of fucking psychopath sleeps with, like, the curtains open? The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. But not even the turning gears of my brain are producing much sound. Okay. Torn between saying, well, that's probably a bad thing, and yeah, you should oil your brain gears so they don't make noise. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Is it? Have you heard this fucking cricket? Quiet. At what point do I actually close my eyes? Because they're open now. I'm just like stare. I sleep with the curtains open and the door open. I am a fucking psychopath. That's bad. I feel restless. My sight veers towards the hallway outside my door. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps long. I'd know, since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Hey, that rhymed. 1, 2, 3, absent-mindedly. Absent-mindedly is like a different. It's a difficult word to slip into a song, but I mean, if you manage it, then good on you. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest detail. Is that why you have everything fucking open while you're sleeping, you fucking crazy person? But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like a throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that's just my imagination. Yeah, but logical thinking doesn't work in the dark. When you're in the dark, logic stops being reliable. It's just a hallway, but I don't want to look at it. So close the door. You know, just go over there, close it. It would make me feel much better. Also, the fact that your closets are ajar, also not great. So I take a deep breath and I close my eyes. Yes, good. You might want to see a doctor because when I close my eyes, it's more of like a sudden darkness. It's not like a darkness fades in. Feels bad if that happens. In my room. Hi there. There's a bed. In my room. There's a wardrobe. In my room. There's pictures framed on the wall. This is like a cool art style. I like this. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand.
Just stick with me, kid. I know this town like the back of my hand. Hey, that's new.
Were someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I'd do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. Okay. It's a bit of a strange speech to make before you go to bed, but okay. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. Yeah, maybe focus on that and not focus on having x-ray vision of your... That's bad. That's not good. Just go to sleep, it's fine. There's nothing there. What's that sound? See, I know the game is called Don't Open Your Eyes. At this point, my eyes would already be open. Not only would my eyes be open, I would probably be out of bed. But like, I'm like a skittish person. Like, I'm skittish, but also no one will ever break into my house and just find me lying in bed. Like, no, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. Yes, your imagination, but it's getting closer. And closer. It's walking very slowly, whatever it is. And closer. Do we see it? Does this change? Because our eyes are closed, so this is like what we think the room should look like. They are gone. Right. There's no way someone could be there. Yeah, they're definitely not just standing in the doorway, fucking staring at you or anything. Oh, I don't like that sound. Hi there! Ooh, you've got a nice design. You're like lumpy. Hey! You're not supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to do the talking. That's not cool, bro. Although I prefer that you be here. I really like this design. I prefer that you be here. Because, like, they're just being something out there and you don't know where it is or what it is. That makes it infinitely worse than if you can just see the thing, you know? I can just see the whatever lumpy monster man.
Open your eyes.
Okay, let me just open them up. I open my eyes. Do I get to see what the thing actually looks like once my eyes are open? No, there's nothing there. I thought I was gonna make a new friend. I thought I was gonna. No, I'm all alone. That's actually a really. I don't know if it stays like that. But it's actually a really clever idea that there's nothing there and it's just your mind playing tricks on you. I like that idea a lot. Alright, I'm not opening my eyes. I'm gonna call you Ben. You look like a Benjamin to me.
Open your eyes.
But if I do that, you'll leave me, Benjamin, and I'll be all alone.
At me.
I do my best to ignore the voice. It's got a nice voice, not gonna lie.
Why won't you look at me?
Because then you'll leave me, Benjamin, the same way everyone always leaves me.
Where are your manners?
Oh, I wasn't taught those.
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
I mean, I don't know if that's part of manners. It also depends on the stranger and what they're asking, you know? Like, that's not a very straightforward question.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, that is how it is. It's like, it's a much more complicated question than like just a yes or no answer would. I can feel someone breathing over my ear. Well, he must have powerful breath because it looks like he's looking at our toes. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you.
Secret? Ooh, I like secrets. Share, share.
I have never seen myself before.
Oh, do you not have mirrors?
I don't know if my face is ugly.
It probably is. Everyone's is, but that's life.
I don't know the color of my skin.
I'm not touching that one.
I don't know if I'm even here.
Well, here, where is here really? Here is a difficult concept.
That is why I need you to open your eyes.
No, because you'll leave.
So you can tell me how I
I find it interesting that I said I like games that have simple instructions, which is don't open your eyes. And at the first opportunity to open my eyes, I did that. Like, I didn't follow the simple instructions at all.
But I'm also shy.
Yeah? Shy?
So I might hide the moment you do.
See, that's the problem. You're gonna leave me, Ben.
You won't find me anywhere. And soon, you will forget.
I could never forget you, old lumpy fellow. Trust me.
Like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep.
Nope. Definitely asleep. Oh, go away. I'm just sleeping. No. Either go away or get in bed with me. None of this fucking lingering over my feet bullshit. Make up your mind.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours.
Well, that's rude.
They look so fragile.
Also, you don't even have ears or know if you have ears because you don't know what you look like. So how dare you insult me and my perfectly proportional ears, you asshole?
Like I could almost grab them.
No. I feel something caress my ear.
Put my fingers around them.
And rip them off?
And tear them
Yep.
off.
I called it!
If I do, will you scream?
Probably.
Will I hear your voice?
I mean, does screaming count as my voice? Or does that just count as a sound?
It was a joke.
Ah, good joke. Ah, good joke.
I'm joking.
Yes. No, you're Ben. Come on, we've been over this, Ben.
Don't be scared.
Okay, I'm not. I can see you now, so...
Hey,
Hey, well, I can't see you, but I know you're there.
how do you think my eyes look?
Round, probably squishy. You know, the general characteristics of eyes, round, squishy, pupils.
When our cases finally meet, what will you find?
I'm looking for something?
Answer me.
No. They look broken. Why am I talking to it? I should just ignore it. I'm asleep. They look broken, they look empty, they look lost. I think he's lost. Sure. Also, how do I know what his eyes look like?
They look lost.
Yes, lost. Ooh. Ooh. See, round, squishy, pupil.
Maybe so.
I told you. That may be so.
I am never sure of where I am.
Yeah? Well, you're in my room. How's it going? Could you please stop touching my foot?
My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something.
Mm-hmm. Did you lose your keys? You know, I lose my keys a lot. I have a place to put the keys, and then, like, I won't put them there, and then every time I'll lose them, and I'm like, why didn't I fucking put them in their place? And then the next time, I won't put them in their place either, and then I have to go looking for the game, and I'm like, fucking just put them in their place, and then I never do. You know what they say about bad habits?
I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away.
How do you know it'll slip away if you don't know what you're looking for, though?
The thought terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
It terrifies me so much.
Yeah, mm-hmm. See, the more I learn about you, the less scary you become. Like, when you were just footsteps in the darkness, it was, you know, a bit unsettling. But now, I'm talking to you, I can see you, see. Everything's fine.
So I always keep my eyes peeled,
Mm-hmm, must be painful.
even if there's nothing to see.
Yeah?
That way, nothing will slip away,
That sounds nice.
no matter where it goes. And no matter where it hides. No matter how terrifying the world might be. No matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process.
Your mistake in the process? What does that mean? Oh, no matter how many things I witnessed by mistake in the process, not my mistake. Okay.
No matter what, I will never blink.
Okay. Maybe that's what you're looking for. Is you just want to blink and your eyes really hurt and you haven't put two and two together that what you need to do is blink.
Blink, motherfucker!
Used by the worlds around me.
Is it because the world is a little... Is that why you don't know where you are? Because the world is like a bit fuzzy and blurry and like it's hard to make anything out? It's because you need a blink, motherfucker!
I will forever be lost.
Uh-huh.
But what is that something that I'm searching for?
Is it a friend? I'd like to be your friend, Benjamin.
It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it.
I mean, picking the lost eyes just makes Benjamin look really sad. And like, he's not scary at all. He's just like really sad now.
What is it?
No, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. I was talking about how sad you are.
Is it something I can hold?
It's not my foot, so stop holding that, please.
Is it a being of flesh and bones?
Maybe. I said we could be friends. I said you should get in this bed, but you didn't want to do that either. You didn't want to have a little cuddle with me now, did you, Benjamin?
Is it nearby?
See, now you want to be all coy. I told you to come get in this bed. Motherfucker.
Is it you?
Maybe. Hey.
Have you ever looked so fervently for something?
You've got a good vocabulary, Benjamin. Like, usually demons are a bit more of the... But you've got a nice vocabulary, using words like fervently.
That you end up losing yourself in the process.
No, I'm more like a sim where I look for something and then just kind of end up standing somewhere going, what was I doing?
Have you?
No.
These eyes. Are these my eyes?
Yeah, because they make you look all sad, and I like that. I do want to see what the other eyes look like, but I like the sad eyes on Benjamin. They give him some character, I like it.
A good answer.
Thank you, I try.
Yet there is only one way to know the truth.
Oh yeah, and what's that?
Open your eyes.
No, see, I've already failed to follow instructions once, and like, I don't want to make the same mistake again, you know? I said that following instructions was easy, so I gotta like back up my words now, Benjamin, you know how it is.
So you won't look at me,
No, unfortunately I cannot.
even though your eyes are so pretty.
Well, I mean, how do you know that? You don't know what they look like.
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I kind of guessed what your eyes would look like before I'd seen them, and I got pretty close.
Round like pearls.
Okay. Pearls aren't really round, but my eyes aren't really round either. That's why I have to wear glasses.
And shiny like jewels.
Oh, thank you. You could have said round and shiny like pearls, because pearls are both. But thank you, Benjamin.
So pretty.
So many compliments. I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I mean, you don't want to get in bed, you don't want to cuddle, like... What the fuck am I supposed to do here, Benjamin? A breath of cold air caresses my eyelashes. That's just weird. Don't breathe on people's eyes.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent.
The night has some pretty nice music. I have to be up early tomorrow for something. Can't remember what it is, but I have to be up early tomorrow, so just bear that in mind. Would you, Benjamin?
People are good at closing their doors.
Apparently not me, because I'm just fucking leave everything open like a crazy person.
Do you know what a door
No, that's why I
is?
left it open like a crazy person.
Of course you know. You have one. Right there. At the verge of your little world.
Mm-hmm.
A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
But you're not bad, Benjamin. You're lovely.
The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes me.
Come now, Benjamin. Enough of this. We've discussed you're a lovely person. You're not bad. You're just a little weird touching my foot.
I can't open doors.
Oh, is it because you have these red tentacle arm things and you just sort of flap at doorknobs? Is that what's happening?
I find them tricky.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely the tentacle flapping, isn't it?
Should I push or pull?
Well, you push, and if that doesn't work, then you pull, and if that doesn't work, then they're closed and you go home.
Should I turn the knob left or right?
Okay? He's definitely flapping at them with his tentacles.
Should I try to take it off its hinges?
I mean, you can try. That's probably an effective technique.
Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart?
Less effective.
And what happens when it opens?
Well, you know what they say, when one door opens, another one closes. That's the saying.
Do I close it behind me?
Yes? You're asking a lot of questions I don't really have the answer to, Benjamin. I guess it depends on the door. I see how that can be tricky, you know. Sometimes it's polite to close the door behind you. You know, you don't just leave doors open when you're born in a barn, that whole thing. But, like, Other times it's like a bit rude to like come in and then close the door behind you, and it's like, why are you doing that? And it's like,
Do I keep it open? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed.
See? Oh,
Then, how do I keep
me and Benjamin, we're on the same page.
And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What
Well,
then?
then that's the wind's problem, that's not your fault.
So many options. So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me.
I mean, it's a bit of a weird problem for a demon to have, Usually, supernatural beings have weaknesses like fire, stakes through the heart, silver weapons. A door is a bit of it's a bit of a strange one, Benjamin, I'll be honest.
I stare at it for a long time
Uh-huh,
and think of my excuses,
uh-huh,
because that's all they are.
mm-hmm.
What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist
Yeah?
to keep me out.
I mean, not specifically you, but to keep things out. I mean, you talked about, yeah. I feel like if you're focused, if you think the door is there specifically for you, that's like an issue you need to address. If you're like in prison, yeah, the door is there specifically to keep you there, but otherwise.
It fills me with the need to go in.
So you don't actually want to go in. It's just the fact that you're not allowed in means you want to go in. It's like a child that tosses a toy aside and they don't want to play with the toy anymore. But then when someone else starts playing with it, then they can't play with it, so suddenly they want the toy back. That's you. You only want in because you're not allowed in.
So I search for a crevice or a window.
Mm-hmm. My window's open too. I'm a fucking crackpot.
Anything that might be open.
Uh-huh.
Anything that might let me in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with doors.
So you said.
But as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere.
Are you like an octopus? Is that why you're so lumpy? Can you like fit through like a pipe?
Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets.
What is it, like an octopus can squeeze through like a coin-sized hole or something like that?
I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light.
Hey, I played a game like that. No, I played the opposite of that, where I had to stay in the light.
In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest.
Uh-huh. I mean, I offered you the bed, Benjamin. I told you to get your ass up here and cuddle up next to me, and you didn't want to do that, did you? Motherfucker.
I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone.
Uh-huh.
Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt.
How do you get into attics? I feel like those are usually closed.
I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me.
Oh, I don't want to hear about your swelling urge, Benjamin. If you're going to tell me about your swelling urge, then you definitely have to get in bed with me.
The urge to be seen. So I search hard.
Ah, your hard, swelling urge, Benjamin. Come now, enough flirting.
For a door that's open.
Mm-hmm. And then you found this psychopath's house.
For an entryway covered in darkness.
Uh-huh.
And for someone to be at the other end.
I'd say we're not awake, but we talk to you for some reason, which feels like a bad idea.
As if expecting me.
How often do you find those very specific situations, Benjamin?
But you won't look at me.
Nope.
Even though you had your door open for visitors.
Yeah, I don't know why I had my door open.
Why is that? Are you afraid?
No, I was afraid when I couldn't see you and I could just hear you, but now I can see you and it's not like the fear of the unknown anymore. So like, now I just think of you as a friend.
Do I scare you?
No.
No. That can't be it. We have been chatting for so long.
I mean, I wouldn't say chatting, I'm more listening. I do like listening to people talk. I've said one sentence to you, which is about your eyes, but otherwise, I mean, I guess it's not so much chatting as we're having a conversation. You're talking, I'm listening, giving like responses, giving a response.
chased me out.
I can do that.
That means you welcome me.
I've been trying to I've welcomed you for a while, and you just want to sit there next to the bed like a nut job.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand...
Where's this going, Benjamin? Also, you don't have hands, you have weird tentacles.
You would reciprocate and grasp it.
I mean, that I can do, because I'm not opening my eyes.
I'm sure your hands are warm. So very warm.
I don't mind taking his hand.
Because people are always warm.
I mean, that's not true. I guess it depends on where you live.
Hey,
Hey,
how do my hands look
like fleshy tentacles.
when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel?
I don't know, it's not giving me the option to grab your hand. I would like to, but...
Answer me.
They look tired, they look deceitful, they look incomplete. They look incomplete because they look like tentacles. I want to see what deceitful hands look like. Let's say incomplete.
They look incomplete.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting.
That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine.
Where do you travel from? Where do you come from? Is a better way of asking
Left
that.
people behind.
Yeah?
People who were my chat companions. Just like you are now.
Aww.
So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well.
Okay, I mean, I don't usually leave fingers in people's houses, but that's just me.
Things such as skin,
Yeah, I don't leave that behind.
or flesh,
Or that.
or bones,
Mm-hmm.
or anything that makes me, me,
You do you, though, Benjamin.
as farewell gifts.
Can you imagine if someone stayed at your house and the next morning, like, they left and there was just like a finger or bone just lying there? What do you do with it?
It sounds like an excuse,
Uh-huh.
and that's because it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am careless and overly curious.
Curiosity's a good thing, I'd say.
I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch.
Yeah?
Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake.
The crust of a tree. That is an interesting way of putting it.
But sometimes I find something else,
Yeah?
like a building engulfed in a raging fire.
Okay, I don't necessarily know how that feels, but I feel like I have a solid idea.
I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin,
Mm-hmm.
and wonder, how does that feel?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll admit I don't know.
So I put my hands to the fire.
I know how that feels.
It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there
Mm-hmm.
for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates,
That's your nerve endings being burnt off.
and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own.
Mm-hmm.
And when I take them out, the feeling persists.
Mm-hmm.
That horrible, but intoxicating feeling.
Have you tried just getting drunk instead? Much easier way to get intoxicated. You know, have you tried drugs?
I seek such extreme sensations.
Mm-hmm.
The edge of a knife sometimes provides it.
Mm-hmm.
Other times, the fangs of a beast.
Mm-hmm. You're a weird dude, Benjamin.
Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes.
Okay, what kind of benign surfaces are you hanging out that are mysteriously covered in spikes?
And I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift.
Mm-hmm.
In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends.
Mm-hmm.
They have granted me times of great fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks.
Mm-hmm. I see. Again, what kind of knife walls are you hanging around?
But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters.
Yeah?
They're always painful.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather they weren't.
I mean, you could also just not do them and then they won't be painful, but you know.
Hey,
Hey,
have you ever placed yourself in harm's way?
where is this going?
Only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours.
Have I placed myself in harm's way? Yes. Only to feel a satisfaction you realize is not yours. I don't think so.
Have you? These hands,
Yeah?
are these my hands?
No, I want to see the deceitful hands.
Is that so? Then,
I want to see the
how do my hands look?
I want to see the deceitful hands, but I don't necessarily want you to make a...
My warmth finally answer.
I don't necessarily want you to make another speech about hands, so, whatever, deceitful.
They look deceitful.
Yes. Tentacles! Oh, that's perfect!
Maybe so.
I'm a fucking mind reader.
These hands of mine tend to squirm into places I could never imagine.
Yeah? Oh, so many innuendos, Ben. So many. Oh, really testing me here.
Be it tiny
Oh.
holes in the walls, housing arachnids of all sizes.
I'm sure you could get your hands into some lovely holes, Benjamin.
Or the pockets of midnight walkers, strolling the parks that sometimes serve me as home.
Uh-huh.
These fingers squirm in and drag out what they find.
Not gonna say anything.
So now I carry all sorts of trinkets with me.
Is that so, Benny? What, we got anything interesting, you know? What do you got? Show me your collection.
Keys,
Yeah?
beeping gadgets,
Beeping gadgets, yeah.
notes with love poems in them.
Ooh. Let's read some love poems, Benny.
The corpse of one or two insects, eventually eaten away by those who come take their place.
Okay. What kind of people have insects in their pockets?
I keep everything with me, regardless of their use.
Is that what these lumps are? Is this like your lump of keys? Is this your lump of being gadgets? Is this your lump of insects?
But sometimes I feel bad
Yeah? What's that?
because maybe it was something important.
Probably not.
The person I took them from could be distraught.
Could be.
Their happiness shattered.
Mm-hmm.
Their lives ended. So I consider maybe dropping them somewhere in the park.
Uh-huh.
But what if I need them?
Exactly. Gotta look out for you. You gotta look out for yourself, Benjamin. Fuck all those people and all the things that you robbed from them. It's yours now. Finders keepers. Even if you found it in someone else's pocket.
What if the keys can one day open the door I want?
I mean, you don't like doors because you just thrash at them with your tentacles, but...
What if the poems help me befriend a new partner?
I wanted you to read me some poems, but you didn't want to, did you, fucking Benjamin?
What if the arachnids serve me as unlikely sustenance?
I wouldn't eat spiders, but okay.
There are too many ifs. But I'm also too afraid to find out the truth.
And what's that?
So I let them stay with me,
What's the truth, Benjamin?
slowly becoming a part of me,
They are in your lumps, aren't they? I knew it.
helping me grow.
Uh-huh.
I've grown so much. I had to lower my head when entering your room.
I didn't see that, but I'll believe it.
These fingers won't stop,
Yeah?
squirming and coiling around everything they feel.
And now you're back with the innuendos, aren't you?
And I can only hope they merely take what they need.
You're talking about your fingers like they're a separate entity from the rest of you, as if you don't control them. You need to take responsibility for your actions, Benjamin.
I would be saddened if my body grew too much,
Hmm?
because I wouldn't get to
Oh, but... And then I wouldn't have made such a good friend. Hey.
Have you ever attempted to help yourself grow?
No, I'm already quite a tall dude. If I grew any more, then like you, I wouldn't be able to fit through doors.
By mercilessly taking away from someone else?
No. I haven't tried to grow by doing that.
Have you?
No.
These hands.
Oh, these are definitely your hands. I knew these were your hands before we even started talking about hands.
A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Open your eyes.
No.
So you won't look at me.
Not yet, Benny boy.
Even though my hands could be the same as yours.
Oh, I know they're not the same as mine.
Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar.
No. Definitely got fingers over here.
No, I know we are.
No, you don't.
I can feel it in my skin.
Are we gonna start talking about what your skin looks like? Is that the next step?
Oh,
Something appears to be wrong with me. My heart just did a weird beat. Yep, there it is again.
can you hear it?
Yeah, I may need to go to a doctor.
My skin is pulsating.
Okay.
It has been long since this happened.
Alright, let's talk about this pulsating then.
It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out.
Sorry, what?
I wander the world, wanting to be seen.
Uh-huh.
I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look.
Uh-huh.
But it's not like anyone will do.
No? As I'll be satisfied as long as anyone will tell me how I look, but it's not like anyone will do. So is it anyone or not, Benjamin?
If it did, then it would be oh so easy. Since I could show myself to everyone at once.
That's how you get arrested for flashing.
Every living person in this land.
Uh-huh.
And ask them all the same question.
Uh-huh.
Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for.
Well, that's the thing with public discourse is you can't go out there expecting an answer. You have to go out there willing to listen. If you have a specific answer you want in mind, then like if you have a question and you have a specific answer you want in mind, then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna look for people that give you that answer, and you're just gonna like get stuck in an echo chamber of people who tell you what you want to hear. You're not gonna get people who tell you the truth.
Since I don't want to be judged.
See, there's the problem. That's how people end up in echo chambers. They don't want to be judged. They don't want to be told they're wrong.
I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark.
How are tentacles deceitful? Like, if someone was like, your hands look deceitful, I would have done like maybe a long, like slender fingers, you know? Not necessarily tentacles.
But you might be different.
Oh, I'm not, Benjamin, trust me.
If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second. That way you can help me. And we can both be fulfilled.
What do I get out of this interaction?
Just thinking about it, it makes me feel.
Like, you get what you want, what do I get? Feel...
I cannot describe it.
Okay, well that's unhelpful.
I am not good.
Well, that's a lie, Benjamin. You have a very good grasp of the English language. I'd say your English is better than my English. I can barely fucking speak this language.
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person.
Yeah, who was that?
They were not good at it either.
Hey, I'm not good at it.
And thinking
They didn't enjoy English, or they didn't enjoy teaching you?
To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yet, they did.
How did they teach you without being able to see you?
Simply because they could.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get that feeling. Doing something just because you can do it.
It is weird to remember,
Yeah?
because it makes me think of why I want to be seen.
Why do you want to be seen, Benjamin? I feel like you're a therapist. Although I don't think most patients at a therapy office are this, like, open with their emotions.
And I am not. Sure,
Yeah?
I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight.
I mean, that is true, Benjamin. Then again, I think it's like human nature to not necessarily want more, but to like constantly want something different. Like you want, that's why we jump out of planes, or people boarded boats for months to lands that they had no idea, because like you want new experiences, you want to see something no one has seen. And like those things are scary, and like thinking about it, but like you overcome that and you move past your comfort zone, and then you've done that. Then you've moved to a new country and you're like, I mean, I've colonized this place, what am I gonna do now? And then you always want a new experience, and maybe that's your new experience, is you want to be seen because you've never been seen. But it is scary because new things are scary, but once you've done it, then it's just like, oh, I'm gonna go do something else now.
So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much?
I mean, I gave a whole speech. My speech was mostly bullshit, but it's hard to have eloquent speeches when you're just making it up on the spot, bro.
Maybe it's only because I can.
Mm-hmm. Fair argument. Why do we do the things we do? It's because we can. Why'd that guy jump from like the edge of space? There's no reason. It's because he could do it. And I mean, that's human nature, is we can do things, so we want to do them. And even more, the things we can't do, we want to do even more. We'll like drive ourselves crazy trying to figure out how to do the things we can't yet do.
Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me.
I mean, that's a more simple explanation, is you want what everyone else has. I was going a bit... Again, it's hard to come up with a good argument when you're just making it up.
But I will.
Uh-huh.
Soon.
Uh-huh.
Once you open your eyes.
But I'm not going to open my eyes, Benjamin. We haven't done your... Like, we have to do your mouth, your hair. Maybe give you a nice shirt.
There it is again.
I don't know if I should be able to hear your heartbeat.
Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body.
Oh, Benjamin, stop flirting.
And you inspect every crevice of
Oh, you are flirting like a motherfucker, goddamn.
And you finally
Jesus.
open those tight lips of yours.
Jesus, Benjamin, come on now, have some class.
To let me hear what I am. And to maybe even give me a name.
I have given you a name. It's Benjamin. Ben, or Benny for short.
It makes me feel, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face.
Probably, but I was given instructions and we're following them.
Hey,
Hey,
what does my expression look like?
currently very sad.
When that veil of uncertainty finally disappears, what will we convey to each other? Answer me.
Cheerful, surprised. I think Ben, well, he's not cheerful. I would have said confused. Ah, it's a surprised grimace. It's an emotionless stare. I think Benjamin is surprised. I'm surprised by how flirty he is.
A surprised grimace.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said grimace, but, you know, gotta make the most with what we have. No, that ain't it. No, sorry, Benny. That ain't it, bro.
That may be so.
No.
Tonight is the first I hear about my eyes. Or my hands.
Nah, bro, that just ruins your face entirely. And now I'm gonna have to listen to you give a speech about the wrong mouth, aren't I?
And the new and unexpected is always a source of surprise.
Uh-huh.
People always act surprised when I show myself before them.
Uh-huh.
So it makes sense that my appearance would surprise me as well.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, because I imagine if you hadn't seen yourself, what you thought you would, like, the image you would have of yourself in your head and the reality would probably be quite different.
At times, they stop moving, merely looking at me in awe. At others, they scream and run and exhaust themselves to the point they can't think. Others, they don't feel much at all. They sit and stay and attempt to talk. I don't like when they do that.
You don't like people talking to you, Ben? We're having a lovely conversation, I thought. You know, come now.
It's like they are not seeing me,
Well, I'm not, but, you know.
not recognizing me. I much prefer when they freeze. I much prefer when they scream. A reaction is what I want.
You know, I'm not really a therapist, Ben, and it sounds like you need one. Just saying.
It's a sign that I am there.
That reminds me a lot of from, what was that movie called? He called upon a monster. What was that movie called? And there's the story where it's like the man was so tired of not being seen that he called upon a monster. I don't remember much about that movie, but I remember that scene. And that's quite a good scene. I like it.
And that my existence means something to them. That's why I like you.
Mm-hmm.
You did not scream, yet you did not run either.
Yeah, but we're just sitting and having a conversation, and you said you didn't like that.
You were surprised and averted your eyes, but instead, you stayed, listening, acknowledging.
This isn't your mouth, Ben. We're gonna have to look at the others.
You are the first to do this for me. You are new and unexpected,
I like making new friends.
yet how odd.
Are you calling me odd?
Is this really surprise?
I mean, it's a bit rude to call your friends odd, but okay. I didn't say anything. Well, I did say a lot of things about you, but...
No, you say it is, so it must be true. But what I'm feeling right now, what I'm experiencing,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the same as those who've seen me.
Mm-hmm.
As if their surprise was something different from mine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey,
have you ever acted surprised? Not because you are.
have I ever acted surprised when I wasn't? Yes, but you're about to say something else that completely fucks this whole sentiment.
But because you believe that's how you must feel.
Oh, yes. I've definitely acted surprised because people think I should have. Yes. 100% Benjamin. See, look at that, we're bonding.
Have you?
Yes.
This expression,
Mm-hmm.
is this my expression?
Oh no, not at all.
Then, what does my expression look like when that fell of hands?
Yeah. Maybe Ben is like a cheerful guy. I don't know if it's emotional stare. Let's try cheerful smile.
A cheerful smile.
Yes, Benson, you should try smiling. Even if you're not happy, if you smile, your brain will think you're happy and make you feel happy. That's just one of the fun facts about our fucked up brains. Oh, that's a bit more.
That may be so.
It's a bit more what I pictured you like. Also, not gonna lie, with like that smile and this tentacle over here, that's like resting on the bed. Benson looks a little flirty, not gonna lie.
It would only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy.
You gonna stay, Benjamin? I really would like it if you stayed with me.
It has been so long.
You know, at least spend the night.
I can no longer remember where it all began. But who's to say it had a beginning?
All stories have a beginning, Benjamin. It just depends on how you look at things. The beginning just depends on, your perspective.
Maybe the starting point is that faint memory.
A faint memory of what?
The earliest one I can recall. I was walking.
You have feet, do you? Or are they also tentacles?
And for some reason, it was daytime.
Yeah, not for some reason. There tends to be daytime about half of the day. That's how it works.
I rarely travel during the daytime.
Yeah? Why's that?
Only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city.
Uh-huh.
One full of people.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't see them. But I knew they were there.
And how long ago was this, would you say, Benjamin? A year, 2, 10, 100?
Hiding in the shadows. With their backs against the dirt.
With their backs against the dirt.
Completely motionless. Completely silent.
Where's this going, Benjamin?
Living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me.
Okay. I have some theories, but let's let Benjamin give us some more details here.
Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement.
See, you say you don't speak English well, but then you use words like kinship, which... When was the last time you were just having a conversation with someone and they used the word kinship?
They were like me.
When you say they were like you, how like you are we talking?
Living in fear of what others might think. And who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well. And one day I decided to go for a walk. A walk that hasn't yet found its end.
Forrest Gump, I just started running.
It's my earliest memory. And my most joyful one.
Okay, don't quite know what to make of that. Have a few theories, but, sounds nice, I guess.
No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that.
And yet here you are, smiling for me, smiling that beautiful smile that you have, Benjamin.
So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful.
You're not? Well, here I was thinking you were glad to see me. God, fuck you then.
So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth.
God, yeah, but I thought you were smiling because you were happy to see me, and now here I find out you're lying. God damn. Fuck you, Benjamin. Hey.
Have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but?
I mean, that's a difficult question, because, then it's not honest happiness. Have I ever pretended to be happy when I wasn't happy? Yes. I feel like everyone has. But it's not honest happiness. It's just happiness. Like, if you're expressing honest happiness.
Have you?
Yes, Benjamin. Well, your question is confusing, Benjamin.
This expression. Is this my expression?
Yeah, I like it, Benjamin. I think it looks nice.
I see. Thank you.
It makes you look real flirty.
You have truly helped me tonight.
Thank you, Benjamin. Are we going to do your hair, your shirt? Maybe your feet.
These are my eyes.
Yeah?
These are my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my expression.
Yeah? Don't tell me that's everything. Don't leave, Benjamin. We were just getting to know each other, you know. You can still come cuddle up in bed with me. There's no need to go just yet.
I consider these my most treasured features.
Mm-hmm. What about your weird fucked up neck?
And you have helped me picture them all.
Yeah?
No one has done this for me.
Well, everyone's missing out. You are a lovely conversation partner, Benjamin. You have some very interesting stories.
I feel a connection with you.
Yeah, well, I thought we were going to be feeling a different kind of connection tonight, but,
One born out of honest gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one step left.
Come now, Benjamin. We were having a good time. We were having a nice conversation. You know, we'd opened up to each other. Don't go back to this open your eyes nonsense. Like, don't ruin the moment.
You need to make sure of the truth.
Don't ruin the moment here, Ben.
It is the only way to finally understand each
I
other.
thought you were gonna, like, just, you know, slink out, and we were gonna have formed a bond, but now you're gonna ruin it.
So please, I beg of you,
I can't do that, Benjamin.
open your eyes.
I can't.
No,
No, sorry. I told you not to go there.
I see.
I don't.
I understand.
I mean, I understand.
No, it's fine.
Goodbye, Benjamin. I'll miss you.
You have still helped me by answering my questions.
I'm glad I could help. I hope you come visit me. I was gonna say I hope to see you again, but I haven't seen you. I hope you come visit me again in the future, Benjamin.
No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else.
Goodbye, Benjamin.
No,
No? What do you mean, no?
that is a lie.
Benjamin?
Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me.
I thought we just had the conversation about I gave you eyes, hands, and a mouth, motherfucker.
Not even once.
Don't get that close to me.
Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once.
Benjamin, stop throwing a tantrum.
Not even once. Did you open your eyes?
Technically, I did open my eyes once. Right at the beginning, and then you left.
Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep,
Oh, was that what I was doing when I was talking to you?
feigning ignorance and not moving an inch. At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head.
What a lovely head it is. I wish I could have given it some hair.
You haven't opened your mouth,
Don't phrase it like that.
but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can,
With your ears that you don't have?
and I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are like me.
Like you in what way, Benjamin?
We are the same.
Mm-hmm. Are we?
You too. Look for what's not there.
Do I?
You too. Reach out for what might hurt you.
I mean, in a way. Not in the way of I stick my hands into fire, but...
And you too are a liar.
Well, that's absolutely true. I'm definitely a liar. You got me. You got me on that one. Like, that's 100%.
The type that shows one thing and feels another.
I mean, you got me here, Benjamin. Can't deny this.
But you made a mistake.
Oh? And what's that?
I know you're lying.
Do you, though?
Because every answer you've given me so far
Yeah.
has been wrong.
If you say so, Benjamin, I'm not opening my eyes.
I am not what you said I am.
Mm-hmm.
These eyes, these hands, impression.
Yeah. Oh, they're gone, Benny!
They aren't mine.
Now you're just a mannequin-looking motherfucker. Oh, Benjamin. Benjamin, I feel like I've really bonded. I've had a really lovely conversation. I just need to say, before we go any further, if you jump scare me, I will be pissed beyond imagining, okay? Just so we're clear.
Maybe they are yours,
Maybe,
but I do not care.
I don't know, you sound like you care.
Not anymore. Open your eyes.
No. Oh, I don't even get a choice.
I didn't want to be judged.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you did.
I mean, touche, kind of.
So now, you will open your eyes
Will I? Will I, though?
and see me for what I truly am. You said so. Remember?
No, I don't remember that. You should just leave the lying to me, Benjamin.
That in this room, you know how everything looks.
Oh, I said that. Yeah, that I said.
It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time.
I mean, Benjamin would make a fantastic lawyer. He's arguing me into a bit of a corner here.
Open your eyes.
I don't get a choice anymore.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Do I open my eyes? I mean, I think the answer's no.
You had your chance.
Bye-bye, Benny. I hope you come visit me again.
It's not up to you anymore.
Benny? What are you talking about?
You won't open your eyes.
No.
I will.
Benny? Ugh. Something coils around my head. Was it a tentacle arm? The pressure around my skull is unbearable. Ugh. Did you just crack me like an egg? I hear something shatter. Did Benny just crack me like an egg?
Ah, your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined.
Yeah? Thank you. They're blue, very rare.
Tell me, my new friend,
Yes, Benny?
what do you see?
I see nothingness, because I think you cracked my head like an egg. I want to answer, but they've grabbed onto my head and won't let me talk. But what I see is... Might be a jump scare. Yeah, I'll be honest, Benny, that's not exactly what I thought you looked like. I preferred you with the tentacles. I closed my eyes.
That won't do.
Won't it? Stop it.
Open your eyes.
Ugh.
Open them.
I don't think sounds like this should come from my skull. Ugh.
Open them now.
Ooh.
Open.
Did you kill me?
Open.
You might have killed me.
Open.
Yeah, I think I'm dead, Benny.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It seems I did it again.
Well, we all make mistakes.
You can't see anymore, right?
No.
You can't talk anymore, right?
I mean, I feel like responding it kind of answers the question.
You can't think anymore, right?
Bold of you to assume I could ever really do that.
Then, this is farewell.
Bye-bye!
Thank you for trying, friend.
Bye-bye! Thank you for the pleasant conversation, friend.
Even though you were a liar.
I mean, we don't have to dwell on that, it's true, but let's not dwell on that.
I leave this piece of myself here with you.
Okay, thanks. Again, I don't know what to do with it, but thank you.
I must go.
Bye-bye, Benny!
I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
'Cause you beat the fuck out of me, Benny. You cracked my skull.